Well, this is all obviously a very strange new normal for all of us. Social distancing, taking those precautions in public, we're all adjusting to this. But how many of these lifestyle changes could last beyond the pandemic? Coming up next, I'm talking to a doctor about a few things that might never be the same. Dr. Adam Rosh has been talking to us on a weekly basis about where we're at right now. And Dr. Rosh joins us now with the latest on COVID-19. And it's always good to see you. Thanks for joining us. You know, in order to talk about reopening the state, which the governor could be talking about in the next few weeks, what is it that we need to be doing right now? And what does the current condition need to be in order for us to successfully reopen?
So a COVID-ready state is when we have the proper public health measures in place so that we are testing enough people, both diagnostically and serologically. If we identify people who are positive for COVID-19, that we're able to trace their contacts and isolate those people, have a place for them to go and to support them. What we just experienced was a surge of cases. And as we now have flattened the curve and slowly moved back into the public space, we have to be ready to react. We have to be ready to contain new infections that are going to pop up. It's inevitable that once we reemerge, that we're going to get localized surges of infections.
So, Dr. Rosh, when people start going back to work, talk to the managers for a moment, the bosses out there, about what they're going to have to do in terms of keeping people safe, yet letting people back into the workplace.
Yeah, so first of all, I want to start off by saying the sooner businesses could do this, the better off they're going to be in the long run. Again, this is not just preparing for 2 months from now. This is preparing for 2 years. For example, there's going to be no more, discussions in front of the water cooler. If there's a lunch room or a cafeteria area, then those lunch breaks need to be kind of dispersed out throughout the day. We may have to work in shifts now. Instead of everyone coming in for a 9-to-5 day, we may want to stagger our employees throughout the day, right? Any type of congregation of people, right? Any group of people, we need to find ways to split those people up. And in addition, everyone will need to be wearing masks. Everyone will need to be physically distancing as well. And we should be documenting who we come into contact with so that if someone does test positive, we have a rapid way to identify any contact so we can isolate those people.
All right, so the workplace, that's one thing. What about public spaces, malls, grocery stores? How does that look when we're done doing the curbside and we start going back into the stores?
That's right. There's a lot that we're learning now and a lot's going to be changing, but it's pretty clear the experience that we're going to have moving forward is not going to be the same experience back in January of 2020. There's going to be fewer people in the store at the time. There's probably going to be lines to get into the store. We're probably, I would hope either you enter the store with a mask or stores will be providing masks to you once we have enough supply. And registers are going to be outfitted with plexiglass, and we're seeing a lot of these things already, which is really good news. But we need to continue to think about how to protect not only the customers that are coming in, but more importantly, we have to protect the workers.
Dr. Adam Rosh, it's good to see you. Thanks so much for your time today.